is ready to launch an ICBM, that they haven't perfected the full technology. But by putting this radar out to sea, they will keep watch, and it will be the Donald Trump Pentagon, the Donald Trump military, that will watch in the coming weeks and months. Wolf?
Barbara Starr at the Pentagon for us. Barbara, thanks very much. Very worrisome development. CNN, meanwhile, is learning details of plans by South Korea's military to kill North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un if war were to break out between the two countries. CNN's Brian Todd is joining us with more. Brian, pretty startling development. South Korea apparently has been practicing for this.
That's right, Wolf. They've been practicing, drawing up plans, and tonight the South Koreans are accelerating those plans. Tensions are so high on the Korean Peninsula tonight that both nations now have plans in place to kill each other's leaders if war breaks out. Kim Jong-un tonight is dealing with a direct potential threat to his own life, a special South Korean military brigade whose mission is to kill him. A South Korean Defense Ministry official tells CNN his country is speeding up plans to create what some call a decapitation unit. The official says the team would be activated only if war breaks out and would target North Korea's wartime command, led by Kim.
It's hard for me to imagine a commando raid, given the enormous killing power and density of the North Korean People's Army. Far more likely would be something like we saw in the Iraq War against Saddam's immediate circle, precision-guided missiles and air campaign.
The South Korean strike plan comes after a series of provocations from Kim Jong-un. He's now threatening to test fire a long-range missile that could hit the U.S. mainland with a nuclear warhead. And in recent weeks, North Korean media claimed he personally directed an attack drill on a mock-up of South Korea's Blue House, their version of the White House. North Korean special forces stormed the compound, some parachuting in. They took up positions as the building burned, practiced capturing an enemy.
Doing rehearsals, showing the imagery of a Blue House attack is essentially being able to terrorize the South Koreans. And what's more important, I think the North Koreans may well think about trying an attempt at this sort of thing.
They've done it before. January 1968. Armed with these weapons, dressed in South Korean uniforms, North Korean commandos infiltrated the South, trying to kill South Korea's president. They got to within 350 feet of the Blue House. But in a furious gun battle, nearly 60 soldiers from both sides were killed. If the South Koreans target Kim now, how would he respond?
I would guess that he doesn't go into hiding because of this particular statement by the South, but instead he plays it and tries to demonstrate he's prepared to escalate even sooner. And he's prepared to be even crazier than the South. And he has advantage that he can make that argument credibly.
Now, analysts say if Kim does eventually go into hiding in the event of a war during some kind of a decapitation strike, he's got a large network of tunnels and bunkers built by his father and grandfather. Experts point out, in the early days of the Iraq War, when the Allies were targeting Saddam Hussein and his inner circle, Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, went into hiding for more than a month, fearing he would be next. Wolf?
Interesting, Brian. And with this news of a plan to target him, Kim potentially could turn on his inner circle, fearing some kind of betrayal, right?
That's right. He's very paranoid, as we know, Wolf, and some analysts believe part of the South Korean strategy in revealing this decapitation unit is to make Kim Jong-un more paranoid of those around him and engage in more purges of his inner circle.
Brian Todd, good report. Thanks very much. That's